begins to flare a rich purple, and Vegeta reveals his new transformation based off the teachings of Beerus.
I'll be real, my hands and face are dry, but we are going to be watching the entire Granolah arc, Dragon Ball Super manga. I believe this is the last of the Super manga, or what it's up to. I'm actually not too sure. Is there more? Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Is there more after this one? If there is, let me know in the comments down below, please. But also, if you guys don't remember, we did watch the whole of Dragon Ball Super. So go and check that out. I don't know if it's in the playlist, but if you type in Don Tan's Dragon Ball Super, you'll see it on the channel. I'll also leave the original video in the description down below. So if you guys do want to check it out without me yapping and dapping and clapping, feel free. And without further ado, yeah, let's get into it. And also, we're going to be checking out the new Dragon Ball trailer. I think comes out next month. I say new. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a D, but the new manga the new anime that comes out next month. We're going to be checking out the trailers to that as well. So stay tuned for that one. Anyway, let's get it.
The Granolah arc starts right after the Moro arc. The head of the android 7-3 survived the death of Moro and is taken from Earth by the original owners of the android. The data in OG 7-3 is copied to the other OG units, meaning they've gained all the capabilities of the one our heroes fought on Earth. Bad news, because this guy wants to rule the universe. Even worse, an intruder is trying to steal 7-3 again. This is Granolah. He has an AI companion named Oatmeal, and they're trying to take OG 7-3. They make their way.
Oatmeal. That's a cute name. I can't even lie. Didn't see it coming though. And yeah, why you called Oatmeal? That's actually really adorable. Okay.
Through all of the soldiers and even other OG models until they find 7-3 being regenerated in a tank.
Took out all of them?
They've got him. A quick flashback to the past. It's Frieza's forces, specifically Saiyans. They're frightening silhouettes as Ozaru, conquering a world of people that look just like Granolah. Before we can learn more, Granolah wakes up. This nightmare is a recurring one for him. Granolah and Oatmeal discuss his hatred of Frieza and his lust for revenge. Granolah despises Frieza's army, even though he thinks Frieza is dead, for ordering the attack on his people. Clearly, news of Frieza's second revival after the Tournament of Power is not widely known throughout the universe yet.
I was gonna say Frieza's back, baby, you know, because after the thing, Whis gave her back. Whis gave him back just went, yeah, cool, you can live. I didn't know they had to do that. But then again, they are angels, so that power, I guess, is not, you know what I mean? Which is mad. I didn't think they were angels. I thought they were just like guardians of like the destroyers of gods. But it makes sense because if the destroyers are gods, and then it would make sense for the people to look after the gods to be angels. But obviously angels can't die, or no, it's not that they die, they stay dormant if their god is dead, right? Like they don't die, they just sit and wait, but they're like immobilized. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, sorry.
Possibly even more than Frieza, he hates the Saiyans, but they were wiped out over 40 years ago. Granolah has no way to seek his revenge.
40 years ago? Okay, I didn't know that was the timeline of like from when did they get wiped out? For I guess Dragon Ball, right? Because that's when Goku kind of like, no, it would have been after Dragon Ball. Towards the end of Dragon Ball, maybe?
No matter how much he desires it. Meanwhile, over on Beerus' planet, Goku is helping Whis give the Oracle Fish her medicine. Apparently, the Oracle Fish has been having insomnia, and that could be a bad omen for the future, but it could also be nothing. With the Oracle Fish settled, Goku and Whis start training. After fully grasping Ultra Instinct in his fight with Moro, Goku can enter the silver-haired form at will. But Whis reminds him that isn't the true end goal. Whis has a better command of Ultra Instinct than Meris, and the Grand Priest is even above Whis' Ultra Instinct. Goku must refine his Ultra Instinct, but he can't do it by simply copying Whis' fighting style. Beerus asks Vegeta if he'll try to master Ultra Instinct as well, but Vegeta says it doesn't suit him. Beerus lets Vegeta know that Ultra Instinct isn't the only technique of the gods, and that the gods of destruction wouldn't run around with their hearts and minds all tranquil. Anyway, here's a panel of Beerus using Ultra Instinct in the manga against the other gods of destruction. Seems pretty useful to me, at least. Vegeta asks...
Yeah, I get. Yeah, you're probably right, but like, yeah, okay.
To be taught the technique, but Beerus says he doesn't train people. He is about to exercise to wake himself up, though. So if Vegeta wants to watch and steal some things for himself, he's free to do
Basically,
so.
training
I'm very
but not
happy
training.
that Vegeta is still doing his own thing, by the way. The various paths of power in the series, especially after Dragon Ball Super Superhero, have been really refreshing, actually. Back to Granolah, he's bringing OG-73 to a group called the Heaters. Another bounty hunter, Soshiru, tries to get in on Granolah's haul, but Granolah tells him to keep his hands to himself. Granolah gets a large bag of credits, the same currency we saw in Dragon Ball Super Broly, and he asks Zelic, the leader of the Heaters, what he plans to do with
I don't remember seeing that. Oh, then again, I only watched the fights of Broly, didn't I? I didn't actually watch the full anime. Maybe I should watch the full anime. Let me know if you guys do want to see this the movie Broly, because obviously I've seen like the Goku and then is it Go-Getter versus Broly fight, but I haven't seen like the whole shapop of the fight. But so if you guys do want me to see the thing, let me know in the comments down below.
And 3.
Or like the video. Sorry.
Has no interest in making an army of OG units. He sees more value in money and intel. You can always hire combatants, and information is what truly controls the universe anyway. Militaristic organizations like the Frieza Force are a thing of the past to him. But the past has a way of repeating itself. He tells Granolah that the state of the universe has been shifting. Frieza has been revived. Granolah actually has a chance to avenge his people. He demands Frieza's location from Elec, but he refuses. Granolah wouldn't be able to handle Frieza even if he did find him. Granolah approaches Elec and demands it again, but Gas knocks Granolah down. Elec tells Granolah to calm down for now. They'll take down Frieza together when the time is right, but for now, he has to be patient and wait. Granolah agrees and leaves. Oil asks Elec why he mentioned Frieza, and Elec says Granolah has gotten very strong. It'd pose a problem for them if he got stronger than Gas. None of them think it's possible, but Elec is hedging his bets and setting up a very likely situation where Frieza kills Granolah for them. For now, that can wait though. Elec wants the info in 7-3, and with it, the location of Zuno, the man with the most intel in Universe 7. Granolah is flying to Planet Cereal, but on his way, he's attacked by some
Planet Cereal. That's brilliant.
goons and Soshiro, who's demanding the bounty Granolah received. Granolah easily handles them all with his sniping abilities thanks to his cerulean right eye. He missed one target, however, and that was a painful reminder that Elec is probably right. He can't beat Frieza yet. And back on Beerus's planet, the sleeping oracle fish...
Okay, wait. So Granolah has a sniping ability? Is that his form of combat? Okay, that's new. I don't think we've seen something like that before. No, Special Beam Cannon, I guess, could be not a sniper, really, is it? But you know what I mean? It's like a beam. Nah. Yeah, I don't think we've really seen that before. I wouldn't really say Special Beam Cannon is like that. But anyway.
Mumbles that the strongest warrior in the universe will soon rise up. Granolah returns to his homeworld.
Wait. Run that back.
He can't beat Frieza yet. And back on Beerus's planet, the sleeping oracle fish mumbles that the strongest warrior in the universe will soon rise up. Granolah returns to his homeworld, Planet Cereal. A race called Shigarians inhabit the planet since the Cerealians were killed off. It was actually the Heaters who sold Planet Cereal to the Shigarians that lost their own planet. Granolah doesn't
out here selling planets? You man must be raking. Like, how much would a planet go for? You know what I mean?
In the city with the Shigarians, because the civilization was made for them, and on the mountain his house is on, he can see the ruins of his hometown, making sure he never forgets what the Saiyans did to his people. Back on Beerus's planet...
I mean, but the thing is, Saiyans were kind of being controlled by Frieza, though. So, but don't get me wrong, maybe he doesn't know that. Like, it makes sense for him to hate the Saiyans. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying any of that. But, you know, Saiyans were being controlled by Frieza. Like, the Saiyans were just literally puppets in Frieza's, I guess, army. But, yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah.
The God of Destruction asks Vegeta about the Saiyans' destructive past. Vegeta sees the Saiyans as having carved their own fate, something Goku actually says in Dragon Ball Z. Beerus says it's a ridiculous notion, but fate, something Goku actually says.
Awfully noble, aren't you? Are you saying the Saiyans never killed an innocent? They died because of it. Fair. Okay.
In Dragon Ball Z. Beerus says it's a ridiculous notion, but Vegeta asks what Saiyan history even has to do with the technique Beerus is showing him. Beerus says, plenty, as he destroys one of his decorative planets. But the explosion is larger than from a normal ki blast. Vegeta asks what that technique was, and Beerus says it's a small glimpse of what he can do. Before Vegeta can even ask how to do it, Beerus slams Vegeta into the ground. He tells Vegeta that if doubt continues to weigh him down, this power will never be his. Vegeta's own crimes aside, it's self-centered for him to carry guilt for the sins of all Saiyans. Beerus throws Vegeta to the side and finally tells him the truth. He was was the one that suggested Frieza destroy planet Vegeta and the Saiyan race. As
Wait,
Beerus continues to
what?
taunt Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince transforms into Blue Evolution and begins to fight Beerus, but it's just as one-sided as ever. He tells Vegeta that the things the Saiyans did in the past have nothing to do with Vegeta now. He will never be able to grow beyond this point so long as he's trapped by the past. Then Beerus grabs Vegeta's arm and uses destruction, also known as Hakai, on Vegeta's armor. Goku even points out that he tried and failed to do this in the past, referring to the manga's version of the future Trunks arc. Beerus says his mind is always on destruction and nothing else. That's why there's no limit to his power.
Wait a fucking minute. Beerus said to Frieza, raw. Oh, camera, can you focus? Yeah, Beerus said to Frieza, raw, you feel like destroying the Saiyans? Why not? What the? Fair. That's kind of makes sense though, right? Because the God of Destruction in your verse as well, would it like, because when you deep it now, it's like, obviously you have like, there's obviously higher beings. Obviously at first we thought Frieza was like the strongest fucking brother alive in Z, right? And then now when you look back at it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you think Frieza would have had to ask to destroy a planet from like Beerus, even about Beerus was sleeping for like what, how many years or something like that? So, but still, that's, wow. Fair play.
Not literally no limit, by the way. He means his potential to grow is limitless because of this mindset, while Vegeta's potential to grow is limited by his own guilt-ridden mindset.
Right,
Beerus further elaborates.
But I mean, I get why Vegeta would have that mindset. As a prince of all Saiyans, your planet got destroyed, there's nothing you could do about it. Of course, do you know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Vegeta to destroy any stray thoughts and recreate himself from scratch.
It's harder said than done.
Creation comes destruction. Back at Vegeta's base, they've finally gotten Zuno's location out of 7-3, but they also see the prisoners being released from the Galactic Patrol prison. Alec asks how it happened, and he learns about Moreau, and more importantly, the Dragon Balls. Now Alec knows how to get any wish granted, and even worse, he knows the Namekians created the Dragon Balls. But Gas says something even more surprising. Namekians used to live on planet Cereal with the Cerealians. It turns out Granolah actually lives with an elderly Namekian named Monaito. Granolah tells Monaito about Frieza's revival and how he wants to be the one to take him down, but Monaito says Granolah doesn't have the power to beat Frieza. Granolah says,
yo, I just want to say, it's been 7 minutes, but the lore in this arc is fucking is amazing.
May have to resort to that, looking to a Dragon Ball in their home. Monaito says the Dragon Balls aren't for revenge, but it doesn't matter anyway, since they need the other one to make a wish, and it's been lost for nearly 40 years. If you haven't noticed, Monaito's Dragon Balls are a set of 2 instead of the standard 7. Then we jump to planet...
No, I generally thought when he meant others, I thought he meant like the other 6, but yeah, okay, cool.
Namek, where we learn a bit of Namekian history. This is more lore than story, but the important points are the size and quantity of Dragon Balls depends on who made them. They were originally ritualistic, something brave warriors would seek out to collect in times of great suffering, and we even learn it's possible Namekians live on other planets in the universe outside of just Earth, New Namek, and maybe even beyond planet Cereal as well. Since this is a huge lore drop, so brace yourself. The Namekians apparently moved to this universe from another realm altogether.
I just want to quickly, most likely though, we can't possibly know of all of them. You see, when America's moved from this universe from another realm altogether, and I've heard that some settled in places far from planet Namek. Okay, quick question. When you say realm, like a portable realm? Like another whole, obviously you have like the 12 universes, right? But obviously another realm is where like there would be another 12 universes that are not the same as, do you know what I'm saying? That's what I would think a realm would be, right? Because what? You know what? That's like a, bro, this arc's, god damn!
Namekians apparently moved to this universe from another realm altogether.
Wait, okay. Do you know what? I need to Google what realm means. 1 second. Okay, so it means another universe. So I was kind of spot on with that because you know when you doubt yourself, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to think something and I'm completely wrong. So let me just figure out. But yeah, basically means another realm. another universe. So I'm like, but what technology and how did you not come from Dragon Balls? It must have been Dragon Balls. Maybe you lot's universe maybe was getting destroyed. You're like, okay, cool, let's go find another universe. And that's what you did Dragon Balls for. That's fucking insane. Oh my God.
Will mean for the future? I don't know. Means nothing.
Sorry,
now.
I forgot what you were talking about. What?
From another realm altogether. Right. What that will mean for the future? I don't know. Means nothing now. Back on planet Cereal, Monaito says
he's right, it means nothing now, but the fucking potential of where this could go is like Beerus' power, not limited. You know what I mean?
Since he's the last Namekian on the planet, his Dragon Balls will die with him. He tells Granolah that wishing things back the way they were would only punish the Shigarians unjustly, and revenge would only give rise to new enemies. Granolah agrees, and Monaito goes to sleep. Unfortunately, Granolah is watching his space TV and sees that a Shigarian found the missing Dragon Ball. So he steals it. He goes into the wilderness and summons the eternal dragon Torombo, and Granolah wishes.
Wait, what was the name?
He goes into the wilderness and summons the eternal dragon Torombo, and Granolah wishes to be made the strongest warrior in the universe. Torombo clarifies Granolah's wish as being the strongest mortal in the universe, and Granolah says yes. Torombo says he can make Granolah stronger, but only to the limit of his latent potential, which makes becoming the strongest in the universe beyond his reach. However, Torombo can make Granolah the strongest in the universe if he agrees to a certain condition. Without hesitation, Granolah agrees.
What's the condition?
Beerus' world, Vegeta is trying to learn destruction, but he's doing it wrong. Beerus says you need to erase the target from existence, turn something into nothing. This destruction of matter is what creates the large release of energy we see. Goku continues to train with Whis and is excited to see if he or Vegeta will end up the strongest in the universe. Whis says it may not be either of them, and that surprises Goku since he can't think of anyone stronger than them, and neither can Whis. Funny enough, this should mean Goku and Vegeta are stronger than Broly at this point. Whis elaborates that the next...
Oh, right. Right, because Broly's fucking strong in Super Broly, right? He's like, they had to fucking fuse to do that.
This powerful entity can appear at any time, given the scope of the universe. The Oracle Fish repeats her prophecy once more, and Vegeta finally manages to use destruction correctly on a pebble. Back on planet Cereal,
I mean, listen, it might be a pebble, but progress is progress.
Dragon Balls disperse, and Granolah's hair has grown long.
He
lifts a large boulder with Ki and destroys it. While not explicitly stated, this is heavily implied to be something similar to destruction. Monaito hears the blast and runs to him. He once again warns Granolah that new enemies will rise up, but Granolah says he can defeat any enemy now that he's the strongest in the universe. Monaito snaps back and says that he's the strongest today, but there's no knowing what tomorrow will bring. Granolah...
Do you know what? That's a fucking good point, you know? That's a fucking great point, because it's like, yeah, you're the strongest now, but tomorrow you might not be, because it's, so what he really should have wished for is, I want to be the strongest in the universe forever, which means his power's always going to grow. Whereas, like, let's say, for example, now you've got Goku Ultra Instinct, who becomes strongest in the universe, but let's say he surpasses Ultra Instinct. And then, you know what I mean? That's, yeah, I never really thought about it like that. I just thought if you're strongest in the universe now, you're going to be forever. But obviously that doesn't mean everybody else is going to stop training. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Ignores him and begins to search nearby worlds for Frieza's presence. This is seemingly Yardrat spirit control in action as shown in the Moro arc.
So run that back, I was trying shit.
For Frieza's presence. This is seemingly Yardrat spirit control in action as shown in the Moro arc. Monaito tries to stop Granolah, but he leaves to go get Frieza's location from Ellen. Granolah arrives at the heater's base and demands Frieza's location, saying that he's now the strongest in the universe. But Oil and Maki just aren't enough. Gas is about to jump in, but Alex says they've seen enough. He can tell Granolah has gotten stronger, but he needs to know how. Granolah tells him it was the Dragon Balls. This confirms Alex's suspicions of Dragon Balls being on planet Cereal. Probably not the smartest thing for Granolah to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably shouldn't have done that. I feel like that's something you should keep to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because if you just become the strongest in the universe by doing that, you should definitely fucking gatekeep that 100%. You know what? You know? Because that's gonna cause a threat. Because then, if this man goes, oh, let me get the Dragon Balls, be like, oh, I want to be the strongest in the universe now, then you're fucking stronger than Granolah. Then you're cooked, you know?
Tells Granolah he doesn't know Frieza's exact location yet, but he'll get it soon. Granolah says to make it quick, he doesn't have long to live. We find out that in exchange for this power, he gave up 150 years of his lifespan, leaving him with only 3 years left to live. After that,
what's the point? What's the point? So you had 153 years. What is your, first of all, what is your lifespan? Because that's impressive. You look like you're like, what, 20, 30 years old now? God damn. Yeah, that's silly. That's silly. What's the point of being the strongest in the world or the strongest in the universe if you're going to got 3 years to live it and enjoy it? Nah, bro. I know you just want to take revenge on that on your people, but no. Because didn't my man say he's the last of these people as well? That's... yeah, not the best mindset to have at that point, but
Granolah leaves and Alec explains his plans to the others. They want to take control of Frieza's army, not wipe it out. To protect their interests, Granolah has to die, and to do that, he'll use Goku and Vegeta. Back on Beerus's planet, Whis explains to Goku that angels are able to use Ultra Instinct at all times, while Goku needs to transform to do so. The ultimate goal is to use Ultra Instinct naturally in base form and save the silver-haired form's power as a last resort for when he needs to surpass his limits. Meanwhile, Granolah returns to planet Cereal.
Reese can use Ultra Instinct at all. Oh my god.
And the Heaters make their way to Zuno, but Alec and Gas stay back. Gas wishes he could have fought Granolah, but Alec says his moment to fight has yet to come. Gas is the only Heater with the potential to surpass Frieza. On Zuno's planet, Maki and Oil get answers to 10 questions. I'm sure we'll find out what they were. Right? On Beerus's planet, Goku and Vegeta refine their techniques. Whis receives a call from Bulma. Maki and Oil are on Earth in search of Goku and Vegeta. They want to have the two of them fight a villain for them. An obvious ploy to us, but it works, especially when they mention this villain is the strongest in the universe.
Of course
Goku and Vegeta want to claim the title of strongest in the universe for themselves, and
they fucking heard that and started creaming.
Even Whis and Beerus get involved in their rivalry. Beerus gives Vegeta an earring that's the symbol of those who can use destruction, and Whis gives Goku's gi, the symbol he gave it in Resurrection F. On Earth, Maki and Oil steal the Dragon Radar.
Oh wait, I didn't know that about the earring. And then
Beerus gives Vegeta an earring that's the symbol of those who can use destruction, and Whis gives Goku's gi, the symbol he gave it in Resurrection F. On Earth, Maki
I don't remember the symbol they gave him Resurrection F, I'll be real.
Maki and Oil steal the Dragon Radar. Then, 30 minutes later, Goku and Vegeta arrive. Maki and Oil then take them to planet Cereal. Before they land, Maki lies to Granolah, telling him that Goku and Vegeta are Frieza Force assassins. He thinks this works better for him, because he can extract info from them, but then she tells him they're Saiyans. Granolah flies up and looks at the ruins of his hometown, knowing that the moment of his revenge is soon at hand.
Oh shit, they're gonna start beefing.
18 days later, Goku and Vegeta arrive on planet Cereal. Maki and Oil stay behind after telling them where to find Granolah, but Goku and Vegeta are getting suspicious. Before they can figure out the Heater's ploy, they get attacked. Granolah is sniping them from a distance. They manage to avoid the attacks, but they can't track down their origin. A blast even manages to hit a vital spot on the back of Goku's neck, forcing them to use a Senzu already. Vegeta tells Goku to stop relying on Ultra Instinct if it isn't mastered yet, so Goku turns Super Saiyan. Then he finally finds Granolah and sends a Ki-Blast at him, but Granolah manages to dodge it. Goku says Granolah is even faster than instant transmission. Granolah introduces himself as the last Cerealian, and that means nothing to Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta questions Granolah's motives further, but he doesn't answer and uses destruction. Goku and Vegeta manage to dodge it, then Vegeta tells Goku to get payback for being struck down earlier, so Goku versus Granolah begins.
I'm surprised about that. Normally they're... Oh, he turned... God! Oh my god. Something you don't really see much in the anime. But, super anime, sorry. I'm surprised about that because normally it's always I want to go first, I want to battle first, but Vegeta's like, listen, you got queffed up, go beef this nigga.
Forms into Super Saiyan God and he starts to use Ultra Instinct again. Vegeta notes that Ultra Instinct seems to be more accurate in conjunction with transformations. Basically, the stronger the form, the better it is at using Ultra Instinct, which makes some sense since the limit-breaking silver-haired form is the only way for him to use it perfected. Goku dodges every attack.
Yeah, but it also says that the silver-haired form also breaks his limit. That's what Reese said, right? So if he's mastered, I don't really think he's mastered God yet, or no, he's got ascended Pluto, hasn't it? So maybe he has mastered God. But anyway, if he's mastered God, then boy,
attack, but it was all a distraction, and he gets hit once. The attack
Oh,
was light,
shit.
but it hit Goku's vitals, toppling him in a single
shit.
blow. Granolah has figured out how
Oh,
Ultra Instinct
shit.
works, but notes that no one is perfect, and even that technique can't hide his vitals because of Granolah's right eye. Granolah also knows that Goku is
AI.
holding back, so he tells him to hurry and use his full power. He doesn't have time to waste here. Revenge on Frieza is his ultimate goal. Goku is confused though, since he thought Granolah was the villain, but before they could talk about it, Granolah powers up and tells Goku he'll pay for the crimes of the Saiyans.
this brother ain't trying to chat. Goku's like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Nah, this brother ain't trying to chat. He's just trying to fuck you
uses
up.
Super Saiyan Blue with Ultra Instinct. However, Granolah still manages to strike Goku's vitals again. Stronger attacks and faster evasion won't ever help because Granolah's right eye can lock onto his vitals every time. But Goku disagrees and says he just lacks training to use Ultra Instinct to its full abilities. Granolah tells Goku not to make excuses and says he's ending the Saiyan line here. Then he uses an attack just like Moro's. Goku barely manages to teleport away in time to Vegeta in the Cerulean City. Vegeta has figured out that Granolah is the survivor of a race he'd heard about long ago that was wiped out by the Saiyans. This explains the grudge he holds and that Maki and Oil were using them all along. Goku asks if they should try to convince Granolah, but Vegeta said it won't help since he wants to wipe out the Saiyans. So Goku has to beat him first, then convince him. So he uses Ultra Instinct to form and faces Granolah once again. This time, Granolah can't perceive any vitals, and the battle is extremely one-sided. Granolah can't touch Goku, and every attack from Goku is far stronger than before. Goku tries to talk to Granolah now that it's over, but Granolah never said he lost. The Granolah he's been fighting was a clone sent to fight Goku and Vegeta, but he underestimated them. This had the unintentional benefit of wearing down Goku's Ultra Instinct until its accuracy and stamina dropped, giving Granolah the opening to deliver the finishing blow. With Goku down, Vegeta steps up. He tries to reason with
Granolah. That's actually brilliant. That's a Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Granolah a little bit, but Granolah doesn't believe a word he says. So Vegeta transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and tells Granolah to prepare to perish. Vegeta and Granolah begin to fight, but Granolah is clearly stronger.
Yeah, I was
Even
gonna say.
his version of destruction is more powerful than Vegeta's. Granolah is impressed by their power, but he tells Vegeta this struggle is pointless. No matter how powerful he is, Granolah remains the strongest in the universe. Vegeta
but nigga, you really got 3 years to live. Like, that's just not worth it in my eyes.
That Granolah is stronger right now, but he's sure he'll win. Vegeta tells Granolah that rankings are well and good, but they only reflect a moment. Vegeta has even gotten stronger during this fight, and with nothing on the line, he can truly enjoy it. Even after taking a blow to a vital point, he's still happy to be fighting. Then Vegeta's aura begins to flare a rich purple, and Vegeta reveals his new transformation based off the teachings of Beerus. According to Vegeta, his power is unbounded.
Oh, that was the form in the thumbnail.
This new form has closed the gap between him and Granolah. Granolah is starting to get flustered. This power is well beyond anything he expected from the Saiyans. In contrast to Ultra Instinct that protects from damage, this form turns damage into power. Vegeta tells Granolah that Goku's body may have a mind of its own, but he's all ego. So go ahead and call this form Ultra Ego. Listen,
that's
the form is cool, all right? But the name is a little goofy.
Nah, it's not, because I feel like the name represents Vegeta. Like, nigga's got the biggest ego ever. Oh, that's cold. What do you mean? Fucking Vegeta Ultra Ego? Man said, nah, I'm not gonna lie, the way he says it here.
Turns damage into power. Vegeta tells Granolah that Goku's body may have a mind of its own, but he's all ego.
That's cold. Kakarot's body may have a mind of its own, but I'm all ego. In fact, go ahead and call me Ultra Ego. Okay, that there. When he says it like that, that is a bit goofy. I can't even lie. But saying it like in general, like saying it to you, man, I think that's fucking lit. I'll be real. That's cold.
So go ahead and call this
the form's cold as well.
Ultra Ego. Listen, the form is cool, all right? But the name is a little goofy. Granolah can't believe a grunt under Frieza is this powerful.
A grunt under Frieza? You lost your mind.
Vegeta tells Granolah that the Saiyans were also a victim of Frieza's tyranny. But Granolah refuses to believe him. So Vegeta continues to fight Granolah.
Listen, there's like 2 only Saiyans left. Every other Saiyan's got like human blood in them. No. Okay, sorry. There's 2 other Saiyans left in the 7th universe? I can't remember what universe they're in their universe. 6 universe, I think. Every other one's got human blood, which is, you know, apparently human blood and Saiyan blood mix well together, but that's not the point that I'm making.
Oatmeal tries to talk reason to Granolah as well, but he doesn't want to hear it. He rips off his headpiece that holds Oatmeal and throws it to the side.
He really heard about Oatmeal for time.
Strongest, he doesn't need support from anyone. Granolah tells Vegeta he isn't the only one who grows stronger while he fights. Even worse, the damage Vegeta has taken is starting to accumulate. He even needs to dodge some attacks now because he's starting to lose consciousness mid-combat. As the dust of the battle clears, there's something hidden. Oh, that's for you. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. But over here...
Fair play. Dropped that well. Fair.
Granolah is charging an attack while concealed. Once Vegeta sees it, he also charges an attack that'll destroy anything it touches. As Vegeta's attack makes its way to Granolah, his left eye turns red as well. With this new power, he easily destroys Vegeta's attack. Vegeta drew out power from Granolah in the same way Granolah did for him. Now Granolah is winning again, and eventually even Ultra Ego fades. Just as it looks like Vegeta is about to die, Goku flies in and knocks Granolah away. Goku says to Vegeta he'll take over for now, but Vegeta kicks Goku away. Vegeta says that with nothing to protect, he won't agree to fight side by side with him. Goku asks Vegeta about protecting his own life, but he says death is better than teaming up with Goku. Granolah tries to strike Vegeta dead while he's off guard, but Goku manages to knock Vegeta out of the way in time. Granolah asks how Goku reacted in time, and Goku says he has a read on the way Granolah targets vitals, so it won't work on him anymore. Granolah tries to hit Goku's vitals again, but it just doesn't work like it did before. Goku explains that by shifting his body slightly, he doesn't avoid the whole attack, but he can move his vitals out of harm's way. Granolah says that a defensive strategy will never surpass him, and Goku agrees. After a short fight, Goku gets knocked to base form, and Vegeta approaches Goku, saying he's tagging in. He politely asks Goku to let him do this alone. Goku agrees and tells Vegeta to try not to die with a
Vegeta saying, please? Goddamn.
Concerned look. Vegeta asks Granolah if his life has no meaning beyond revenge, to which Granolah doesn't answer. That was enough for Vegeta. He transforms into Ultra Ego again, and the two begin to battle. The fight takes the two into a Shigarian city, and Granolah begs they don't do this here, but Vegeta doesn't listen and uses it to his advantage. Granolah knocks Vegeta down and blasts him.
Well, that didn't end well.
At point-blank range, Granolah drops down, exhausted, but then a wall breaks, and he sees a terrified mother and child, reminding him of his
flashback. I was going to say, does this bring up flashback? Also, that guy was fucking cute. Who's that?
He sees a terrified mother and child, reminding him of his own past. Vegeta tells Granolah he thinks Granolah's grudges are well-deserved, and he can't object to Granolah destroying him. But he warns Granolah that's just history repeating itself. The Cerealians were never like the Saiyans. Granolah says the Saiyans took everything from them, and he'll never move past that. In a final gambit, Granolah uses his remaining life force to charge an attack that'll kill both him and Vegeta. Vegeta apologizes to Beerus. The powers of the gods of destruction were beyond him. He accepts this fate for the Saiyans. Goku runs to stop them, and at the same time, Monaito flies in Granolah's ship with Oatmeal. Monaito gets Granolah's attention, and Goku is able to knock him down, stopping the death of both Granolah and Vegeta. Monaito steps out of the ship, and both Goku and Vegeta are surprised to see a Namekian. Granolah is furious. His revenge has been interrupted, but Monaito says he had lied to Granolah. There was one Saiyan that didn't earn his vengeance. The one that saved them 40 years ago. Bardock. Now, I have my own thoughts about Bardock being important to the story in this way, but I'll save those for a different video. Comment your thoughts about this narrative choice below. Anyway, we finally...
Bardock's Goku's dad, right? I don't really know much about Bardock. I'll be real. I just know it's Goku's dad. I don't really know... I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know much about him to really comment and all of that shit, but we're about to find out about him.
The Saiyans invaded planet Cereal, wiping out the Cerealians and the Namekians on the planet. Bardock is the one that finds Granolah and his mother. They remind him of Guinea and Kakarot. The other Saiyans leave, and Bardock stays behind to look for survivors. He finds Monaito as well and brings Granolah and his mother to him.
Okay, so Granolah's mum didn't die in the thing, because I kind of thought they both died, but she,
remaining Cerealians, and tells them to keep off Frieza's radar. Before he goes, Monaito asks his name, and he says Bardock. Monaito says Goku is the spitting image of Bardock, and Vegeta reveals to him that Bardock is his father. It's actually smart having Vegeta do this, since he was teamed with Raditz in the past, and it's likely he knew about Bardock. Something doesn't add up to Granolah.
I didn't know they were teamed together. I didn't know them and Raditz team up. But yeah, it makes sense, because I guess there's the prince and the soul. If Bardock was a high warrior like Goku is, then I guess it makes sense for Vegeta to know him. I don't know if Bardock was strong like that though.
Why didn't his mother survive? It turns out Bardock ended up staying longer to get healed by Monaito, and because of it, he's there to see the Heaters arrive to broker off the planet. They overhear Elec talking about selling the planet to the Shigarians and how they aren't destined to serve under Frieza forever. As they're listening, Granolah wakes up and screams because he sees Bardock. Monaito quickly knocks Granolah out, but it's too late. The Heaters heard him. Bardock quickly sets up a situation that looks like he's about to kill the remaining survivors of the planet, and Elec tells him to get on with it. Bardock tries to explain that the Namekian's strange ability might be worth checking out, but before he could finish, Elec shoots Granolah's mother dead. Elec tells Bardock to kill the other two, but he quickly turns and attacks the Heaters instead, giving them a chance to escape. Elec knows they might have overheard their conversation, so the three of them have to die. Gas says he'll handle it, and Elec leaves it to him. Back in the present, Gas is thinking about the past and how he'll never suffer such indignity again because he's grown strong. Elec agrees, but tells him it never hurts to have insurance. Maki gets gas from Elec since Granolah, Goku, and Vegeta have stopped fighting. So Elec will search for the final Dragon Ball on his own. Back on the battlefield, Granolah can't handle the revelations. Not only was he saved by a Saiyan, but his mother was killed by Elec, the man he's been working for decades. He's angry at Monaito for lying, but it was the only way for them to survive. Vegeta,
I mean, it makes sense though, right? If he would have told him, I mean, no, but he wasn't really bent up on him getting revenge though, was he? He didn't really want him to get revenge. Like I said, it would just make more enemies. So yeah.
Bardock beat Gas, and Monaito says he did. Vegeta is surprised because Bardock was a low-class warrior. Before Monaito can explain what happened, though, the sky goes dark quickly and goes away.
So Bardock wasn't strong. That was my fucking question then.
Just as fast. Elec has made his wish. Then, a massive power appears on the planet. Maki and Oil present the true strongest in the universe, and out walks a much older-looking Gas. Gas quickly handles everyone, creating objects out of ki to use as weapons or obstacles as he fights. Gas is happy he's finally allowed to kill Granolah. Then he realizes Goku is Bardock's son. Gas is about to kill Goku, but Monaito frees Granolah, who manages to shoot Gas in the back and draw his attention. Then Monaito frees Goku and begins healing him. Monaito asks him one favor: please save Granolah, to which Goku says he'll do what he can. As Granolah fights, he asks why they let him live. Gas said they didn't know Granolah and Monaito had survived till several years later. We see in the past that Granolah has made a name for himself as a bounty hunter, and Elec took advantage of the fact that Monaito never told Granolah about what Elec did and recruited him for the Heaters. Monaito regrets that choice and says he doesn't even live up to being a Namekian because
yeah, if that's the case. Because at first, in my head, I was like, maybe he doesn't know that he works for Gas. Like maybe, oh, sorry, not Gas, the other guy that Gas works for. So maybe he didn't know that. That's what I was kind of thinking in my head. But if you saw the brother work, like the guy, the kid that you raised working for the brother that killed his mom, and you didn't say shit, that's kind of mad, I'll be real.
Can't even restore Goku's energy. Then Goku remembers they had one Senzu left. He asks Vegeta about it, but it's in his armor that he threw away. Granolah gets knocked out by Gas, and Goku is healed enough to jump back in for a bit. He tells Vegeta to find the Senzu and eat it immediately. Vegeta tells Goku not to die, similar to what Goku said earlier, but with a less somber context. Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue, and he's holding his own against Gas. But clearly Gas is stronger. Vegeta finds the Senzu, but instead of eating it, he offers it to Granolah, telling him to settle this grudge with his own strength. Granolah eats the Senzu and rejoins the fight. He puts on oatmeal again, apologizing to his support unit and saying he'll always want it to back him up. Granolah and Gas start battling, but Granolah actually has the upper hand because Gas is only using powers he had before the wish. As Maki puts it, it isn't that he can't wield his new power, he just doesn't want to. Granolah taunts Gas for holding back, so Gas begrudgingly starts using his new techniques and powers. Instant transmission, destruction, and everything else Granolah can do, but stronger. Gas versus Granolah turns into a battle of teleporting. Despite Gas being stronger, Vegeta notes his use of instant transmission is sloppy, so Granolah still stands a chance, but as they continue to trade blows, Gas slowly gets more and more accurate until he can track every one of Granolah's moves. Granolah's final gambit is using his clone technique to distract Gas while his main body charges an attack at point-blank range, but the cost is his main body feels all the damage the clones took. Monaito goes to heal him.
Dead. That is dead. Oh my god. That's not the clone. Give me fucking Naruto's shadow clone jutsu. I can't even lie.
Granolah tells him it isn't over yet. Alec removes Gas's head decoration, which liberates his inner nature and his true power. Maki says they lose all sense of self when their instincts are liberated, but Alec says Gas can handle it. I guess there's a kind of like their version of the Saiyan Ozaru form. Gas begins to bulk up and returns to the battlefield acting like a mindless brute. He's far stronger now, and he's easily beating Granolah. Then he attacks everyone he sees. Vegeta is next, but Goku jumps in to help him. When Gas sees Goku, he goes flying back, traumatized from fighting Bardock. This is what Alec needed. As Gas remembers the pain of that loss, he returns to his senses. Now with full control over his instincts, Gas is the true strongest in the universe. Gas uses his new power to immobilize Goku and Vegeta. Granolah tries to kill Alec, but Gas teleports him to safety. Granolah is furious and charges a blast, but before he can fire it, Gas breaks Granolah's forearms, shoots out both his eyes, and it ends with Alec shooting Granolah through his torso the same way he killed his mother.
Fuck me!
Goku is mad, but he just can't do anything. Then Vegeta gives him the last of his energy to go and fight. So Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue again. He attacks Gas, but before he loses his cool, Goku calms down. He tells Gas they have no reason to fight, so he asks Gas to leave. Gas is surprised that Goku isn't angry at Granolah's death, but Goku says he has to remain calm for his special move to work. Alec says he can't let them live, so Gas attacks Goku. He's messing with Goku, using things that won't actually kill him, hoping to see the same fire he saw in Bardock, but it just isn't there. Gas asks if Goku is really Bardock's son, and Goku says he lost his memories when he was little. Gas understands now and says he cannot fall to someone that can't comprehend who he really is. For now, Goku is getting beaten. Gas and Goku are momentarily separated, and they both see Monaito healing Granolah. He's still barely alive. Gas is about to kill Monaito, but Goku grabs Gas and teleports to another planet. Then Goku taunts Gas to see if he can follow him by teleporting. Eventually, they end up in the Galactic Patrol prison, where the prisoners remember Gas as the kid who once pissed himself, which is hysterical. They continue to teleport out.
That's actually brilliant. Hey, ain't that the Heater's kid, brother? Oh yeah, he used to be a real little guy. Remember the first time we met him? He was so scared he wet himself. That's fucking jokes.
Gas is the kid who once pissed himself.
That's so random, but that's so jokes. I didn't know myself. It was only a few drops because I've been holding it for so long.
They continue to teleport after each other, and Goku asks if Gas should really be following Alec. Goku's own brother tried to kill him a while ago, so Gas might want to watch his back. Gas continues to follow Goku as he teleports from place to place until eventually Goku finds Whis. Then Goku teleports back to each world they went to in reverse order until he's back on planet Cereal, leaving Gas no way to teleport back since he can't sense Goku from this distance. Gas asks Whis which way planet Cereal is, and he tells him. Then Gas flies through space to get back. Most surprisingly, the Oracle Fish doesn't recognize Gas. He's clearly not the prophesized strongest in the universe.
Oh, wait, what? Oh my, couldn't he have stayed? Who was that? Oh shit! Okay.
Doesn't recognize Gas.
So when he has his oracles, he can see the person, then, I'm guessing?
Clearly not the prophesized strongest in the universe. Back on planet Cereal, the remaining Heaters know they can't beat Goku, so they back off for now. Whis planted a communicator on Goku, and he calls him to tell him that Gas will be there in 20 Earth minutes. Whis then reminds Goku he has to discover his own version of Ultra Instinct. He must listen to the voice within himself and find out what he really is. That's when Monaito gives Goku Bardock's Scouter. There's saved audio on it, and with a little help from Oatmeal, they get it to work again. Hopes of finding out how Bardock beat Gas. A voice echoes from the Scouter. It's Bardock telling Monaito and Granolah they have to stay alive, and this triggers Goku to regain his memories. In the past, we see the battle between Gas and Bardock. Bardock is stronger than Gas expected, but Gas isn't taking any damage from Bardock's attacks. Monaito tells Bardock to run and let them accept their fate, but Gas says that wouldn't matter because the Saiyans aren't fated to last much longer anyway. This actually solves an issue with modern Dragon Ball. How did Bardock figure out Frieza's plan so easily? With this extra piece of information, it all makes a lot more sense now. The two continue to fight, and Gas unleashes a bit of his true nature.
Bardock's figured out Freezes. Okay.
Time, Monaito collects the Dragon Balls. He tries to teleport Bardock back to planet Vegeta, but Bardock refuses, just like Goku did after the Frieza saga. Monaito asks what Bardock wants, and he asks that his sons grow up well. We don't see what Monaito specifically says to Torombo, so take that as you will. I don't like this wish very much if it was actually made. Gas slams Bardock around by his tail until eventually
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a shit. Is it a shit? I mean, it's not a shit wish, but it's a bit. You know what I mean? Oh, I wish my son grew up well. Like, what does that mean? Wouldn't you like what do you mean well? No, okay.
Wish
That's a bit too.
That's a bit too. Made. Gas slams Bardock around by his tail until eventually it snaps off. Gas is about to finish him off, but Monaito blocks the final attack. This enrages Gas and leads to him fully unleashing his true nature. Monaito is knocked away and Bardock continues to fight, but it seems like he's doing better now. Gas asks if atonement or revenge motivate him, but Bardock says only an idiot would think about anything else besides winning in a battle of life or death. Then Bardock pushes past his limits and beats Gas. Elec is disappointed at Gas and tries to finish off Bardock, but he misses and he has to leave because Frieza has arrived. Then Monaito finds Bardock and tells him he won the battle. Back in the present, Goku remembers everything up to being sent to Earth. Then he says to Vegeta he finally understands what Saiyan pride is about, or he remembers it, along with Bardock's face. Do babies have pride? I don't know. It seems weird. Anyway, Vegeta says he also lost sight of his pride by being caught up in his guilt. This pride is described by Goku as having total faith in your own power. Monaito says a people's pride isn't about atoning for sins or getting revenge. It's all about accepting your nature and sticking to your convictions. Monaito offers to heal up Goku and Vegeta. He even makes them new clothes, but they're Bardock's clothes. They both ask for their normal outfits instead. Gas arrives back on planet Cereal. Goku and Vegeta step out to face him. The two Saiyans power up, agreeing to fight together this time. Vegeta activates Ultra Ego and Goku activates Ultra Instinct. So the fight begins. But this time what drives Goku and Vegeta is a pure desire to win at all costs. They fight together in one of the coolest fights in the manga, and eventually both push a Hakai towards Gas with all their might. Gas manages to push it back though, and Vegeta leaves Goku to handle it while he fights Gas. Goku manages to deflect the attack, then returns to help Vegeta, but Vegeta's doing better now that he's taken damage. Gas and Vegeta continue to exchange blows, but Gas downs Vegeta. The way to beat Ultra Ego is obvious. Kill him in one blow and be done with it. Goku is about to jump in, but then Vegeta delivers a devastating punch while he thanks Gas for the prime fuel. Vegeta tells Goku to stay back. His Ultra Ego continues to evolve, but Goku's Ultra Instinct is no different than before. Vegeta tells Goku to figure it out fast, and until he does, Gas is his. So Goku begins to meditate and contemplates his own Ultra Instinct while Vegeta continues to struggle against Gas. It seems like Vegeta is finally down for good, but he gets up and rushes Gas again, screaming that he is no longer bound by limits. Gas is terrified, but just before the attack lands, Vegeta stands unconscious mid-attack before falling to the ground. Gas calls the technique stupid and readies to give Vegeta an equally stupid death, but Goku puts a barrier around Vegeta and moves him out of harm's way. Then Gas targets Goku, but Goku's barrier is too strong for Gas to break. Somehow. Luckily, Goku has figured it out. He uses Ultra Instinct Sign since he can utilize his emotions and Ultra Instinct together rather than separating the two. The look on Goku's face reminds Gas of Bardock, and that terrifies him. Gas and Goku begin their battle, but it's clear that Goku is winning. Goku says he's just barely stronger than Gas now, but he doesn't have long, so he needs to finish this quickly. The fighting style Goku uses is far less like Whis and far more like Goku, and even a bit Saiyan in some cases. Gas desperately uses his Whis and far more like
Oh shit.
Goku, okay. In some cases. Gas desperately uses his weapons, but they're no use. Goku even uses a wrecking ball Gas made against him, but only as a distraction before landing a powerful kick. Elec makes his way to Gas and yells at him that they need his power for Frieza. The Saiyans were only a stepping stone. Goku tells Elec not to force Gas to fight, and they can fight again in the future, but Elec says there won't be a next time for Gas. Then Gas arises in a blinding aura, but he seems far more old and frail than before. Gas says his new power is burning away every cell in his body to fuel it, keeping him the strongest in the universe. Goku doesn't stack up to this power at all. As Goku and Gas clash, it's clear Goku will lose, but he continues to try until a blast separates the two.
Oh my god, I know Vegeta's knocked out. For a second I was gonna be like, we're gonna get like an Ultra Ego, Ultra Instinct fusion, but No, probably
Granolah,
not.
he's back up again. He
Oh,
tells
Granolah,
Goku to wager everything on his strength, to which Goku agrees. Goku will keep Gas busy until Granolah can charge up the winning attack. Goku is quickly knocked down again, but he manages to put a barrier around Granolah. Gas knocks Goku out, but then Vegeta knocks Gas away and tells Granolah to hurry up. Maki and Oil try to help Gas, but Monaito just knocks them out with hypnosis. Now Granolah is finally ready, but he can't fire a blast that powerful this close to the ground without destroying the planet. That's when Goku awakens and activates Ultra Instinct. Then, using the giant key version of himself, he throws Gas into the atmosphere. The issue is, Granolah's eyes are still blurry, but Oatmeal helps him aim, and he fires off the final
he's got his eyes done now,
Gas
isn't it?
falls to the ground defeated, but Granolah says he didn't kill him because he isn't out for revenge anymore. Gas will be unconscious for a few days, though. Then Granolah apologizes to Goku and Vegeta before falling to the ground. He sacrificed more of his remaining life to fuel that final attack. Monaito runs over to heal him, but now he's able to bring Granolah back to full strength with no issue. His healing powers have grown stronger from their constant use this arc, so he heals everyone back to normal. Elec tries to leave the planet, but as he does, a blast goes through Monaito. Gas has gotten up again, and this time he's looking even more decrepit than ever. He mocks Granolah's mercy, then Goku and Vegeta charge in, but Gas tosses them around like they're nothing, and even broken bones don't slow Gas down. Elec is excited. Gas will be the strongest in the universe until the moment he dies. He sacrificed that much of Gas's life to the surprise of Maki, Oil, and even Gas himself. Elec tells Gas to stop wasting time, but it's too late. Frieza lands on planet Cereal to the shock of everyone present, and even more surprising, he kills Gas in one attack after transforming for just a moment. Then Gas turns to a pile of bones, and Frieza crushes his skull. Frieza demands Elec's reason for summoning him, but Elec lies and says their wires got crossed. However, Frieza knows the truth. Elec hoped to have Gas kill him, and he even knew about Elec's ambitions for the last 40 years. Frieza just chose to keep the heaters around for his own benefit. He tells Elec there's nothing he doesn't know, like the fact that Elec is the weakest of the heaters. Then Frieza kills him. Goku and Vegeta ask how Frieza is so strong when Gas wished to be the strongest in the universe, but Frieza says he must not have counted since he was in a different dimension. He found a room of spirit and time on a world he conquered and used it to get 10 years of training. That training culminated as Black Frieza, the form he momentarily changed into to kill Gas. Goku turns into Ultra Instinct Sign, or what fans call True Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta uses Ultra Ego, but Frieza charges in and beats them both with one punch before leaving them to wallow. He chooses not to kill them, just because, so Frieza leaves, and with no other option, Maki and Oil join him as waitstaff. Goku and Vegeta head to Monaito and Granolah to see if the old Namekian will make it, but as they do, he's fully healed by Whis, who just appeared on the planet. He did it as a special favor for a friend of Goku. Whis tells Goku and Vegeta they need to return quickly to help Beerus make instant noodles. They ask if Granolah wants to join them, but he says he needs to fix Planet Cereal with the Dragon Balls. Then, Monaito will seal them away for good. So Vegeta gives him the radar that the Heaters stole, and Monaito gives Goku Bardock's Scouter. So Whis, Goku, and Vegeta leave. Goku asks if Frieza was the strongest warrior mentioned by the Oracle Fish, but Whis gives a vague answer. It may be Frieza, or perhaps the strongest warrior emerged elsewhere, which makes Goku even more excited to return to his training. So that's it. It's definitely a muddier story than the Moro arc to me, but overall, it's a fine enough arc. Make sure to like and subscribe.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the whole lore, I think with the whole lore that they slapped and the whole show, I thought this was great. I'll be real. I thought this was a fucking amazing arc. I mean, Frieza coming out of nowhere, but Frieza was cool and not coming out of nowhere. Frieza doing the 10-year thing and training and then transforming like out of like that is a bit kind of like, what the fuck? I wish there was a bit more, or maybe it's probably more explained in the manga because I'm kind of guessing he's kind of like brushed past it in a sense, which makes sense, right? Because it's probably a whole arc in 35 minutes, so you know what I mean. It makes fair, but that is a phenomenal arc. Like I said, I'll leave the original video in the description down below. So obviously, if you man do wanna check it out, feel free. But anyway. Catch you man in a bit. Peace.